Good morning, garden friends. Farmer Rufus here, and we are on our third week of harvesting for the veggie season. Today I am down harvesting one of my favorite crops to pick, and that's watercress. And one of the reasons is that I get to spend time in these beautiful streams, usually at a spring head, tucked in these quaint little valleys that we have around here. And I'm just standing in the bubbling brook, listening to the birds, enjoying life, while I'm picking a super nutritious, delicious early spring green. You know, I've picked at different places throughout the years. This one, I haven't picked on this patch in a couple years, and it's kind of cool to see how the patch itself has changed. So for the last couple years, we haven't had much rain. It's been pretty dry. Prior to that, when I was picking this patch, it was we were in kind of a flood, drenching rain cycle, and so this patch was kind of blown out a few times as these floodwaters came down the valley. But since then, it's kind of recovered, and it's in a beautifully expansive patch that is really easy to pick. This patch in particular seems to have a bit of a sweeter flavor. It's not quite as spicy, and that could be the time of year. That could be this particular patch. I don't know. But let's get down there. Let's start picking, and I want to share with you just that beautiful sensation of being in a stream on a wonderful day, picking watercress. Life doesn't get much better than that, I don't think. I mean, maybe it does, but not in my book, okay? And that's the book we're reading. Gardener Rue's book. All right, let's make our way down to the stream. Okay, I'm at my buddy Hoot's place, and right down this path here is the watercress patch that I'm gonna pick. Let's go down there and check it out. All right, here we are. Beautiful patch behind me. It stretches up into a stream over here too. I'll show you that real quick. But basically, all the way down, this stream is just packed, chocked full of beautiful watercress. Just dropped the camera in the water. Oops. Oh no, I have a hole in my boot. Look at that beauty. One of the cool things about picking watercress is it's one of those wildcrafted items that you really can't overpick. Since it's an invasive, you can tell here in the places you find it, it can tend to take over a spring. And unlike some of the other wildcrafted items that are a little more sensitive to harvest, or maybe even a lot more sensitive to harvest, watercress isn't one of those ones you have to worry about. Matter of fact, over the years, I've picked at different places, and sometimes the landowners are actively trying to get rid of the watercress, and to be honest, I don't know to date anybody who's actually successfully removed it. You can beat it back, but it seems like if you ignore it for a year, it comes right back. Like I was saying, this patch, just from these valleys getting flooded out, you know, when we get some of these big rains, These valleys get totally washed out. And this patch was not nearly as big a couple years ago, even. I don't think. I mean, it was, yeah, it was definitely not this big. Look at that, though. Making me hungry. Okay, it's not packed. It's just picked, but I got a nice big bin full of watercress. And a little bit of stream water in my boot, too. Nothing like hanging out in the stream to figure out where the holes are in all your boots. Well, once I get this into the pack shed, then we're gonna be off on another quest for wildcrafted items. This time we're going after ramps. We're going over to Joy's dad's place, and we're gonna pull a few ramps. Not too many, just a couple. But that's the other wildcrafting thing we're doing today. We're out on our second foraging quest, and that is for the wild ramp. That's all of this behind me. All right, we got two nice sized bins of ramps. That's pretty much what we'll harvest for this year. I think that'll get us through 2 weeks. And yeah, they're in the nice bulb stage. These ones are a little bit more delicate as far as harvest goes, as opposed to watercress. So if you don't want to, pull the whole plant, you only have a couple in the area, you can just snap off the leaf, and that, culinary wise, I'll do the same thing, and you can leave the bulb in the ground, because these do take a long time to reproduce. We used to harvest around here a lot heavier, but nowadays we just take a little bit. But sure do thank Papa Joe for letting us harvest here. Well, how's your four-wheeler working?
It's not.
It's not working.
No.
So we gotta take these two. We gotta hike past down that valley down there and up the next valley. So just like the good old days.